What's going on, social media world? This is your boy Blake, your mobile mechanic. Today we're here with a 2021 Nissan Frontier SV 6-cylinder, and we are doing front brakes and rotors. Customer called, said they have a grinding and scrubbing, and when I tell you grinding and scrubbing, look at here, y'all. I popped the tire off on this. The brake pads themselves, as you see here, have fell completely out. Slap out. Front, back, all of it gone. This is going to be a nightmare, y'all. But still, to get started, you got to get this brake caliper off. Alright, so this bolt here, this is going to be a 14 millimeter. The rotor bolt's going to be a 19. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and break the bolts loose. Take this caliper off and see how much damage we truly got here. All right, stay tuned for the next part. Like I said, we need a 14 to remove this right here. All right, so I got the brake caliper off. Like I said, that's a 14 millimeter. All right, as you see, the pistons have been fully extended here where the customer has slung the pads off. I mean, look at this. No pads whatsoever at all. Just metal on metal. Like, there's not even any brake pad material left. Yeah, that's the same on the back. As you see, no pad at all, non-existent. Alright, so we're going to take our grease here. We're going to lube this up. We're going to press this piston back in. Once the piston is pressed back in, I'm going to go ahead and remove the caliper mounting bracket. I'm going to take the guide pins off. I'm going to lube and grease the guide pins with white lithium grease. Yeah, go ahead and take them out. Take them out. All right, stay tuned for the next step. All right, social media world. Like I said, this is the reason why you grease the boots up before you press the piston back in. As you see, it's going in nice and easy. You no longer have to deal and worry about the dry rot. When these boots leaking, you get air holes in them. You're actually pulling air into your systems, and you are dramatically shortening the life of your brake system. And when I say dramatically shorten the life and getting air in there, when you get air, you get moisture. You get moisture in, you know, everything just starts to rust and go bad. All right, so I'm using the customer's old pad here. Like I said, I pre-grease her boots here, lubed them all the way around. That's why you see grease here. Normally I use the lever action ratcheting type, but I'm just showing you with simple tools. All you really need to do, just press it in. Like I said, just rotate, rotate, rotate. And once you press this side all the way in, go to the other side, press this side in. You're going to stay tuned for the next step, where I'm going to remove the rotor bracket. All right, like I said, this is a 19 millimeter. Get it broke. Take it out. Go here, 19. Get it broke. All right. Once you can get them by hand, this job here is relatively straightforward. All right, got it out. Man, I had to put a ratchet on that one. That one just come right out. Yeah.
Shoot, have you popped the rotor off yet? I didn't even need Thor. That's what we call her.
A lot better than saying mirror near. Mirror near. And I'm still recording. Alright. Alright. Alright, got that out, dropped it. You see the bracket came right out. Next step here. Alright, rotor. Rotor's off. Alright, your next step here, you want to clean this lip here. You want to grease any point where you're going to have metal on metal. That just keeps, additional vibration and squeaking down. So I recommend put a dab of grease. Yeah.
It's about quality of work.
Alright, we're going to do the reverse process. Stay tuned. Alright, now that I got the rotor bracket installed, like I said, it's a 19 millimeter. Tighten this up to 100 foot-pounds. we're going to install the brake pads on. But before you do that, I always recommend, where there's metal on metal, always add a little grease to it. And moly lube, white lithium grease, anything that's synthetic based that will prevent rust, corrosion. After I put the brake pads on, put the caliper bracket back on, put the tire on, and be done. All right, stay tuned.